Gus McPherson watched Barcelona put Celtic in their place on Wednesday and said that's how St Mirren feel when they come up against the Old Firm. They may be in the same league as the Glasgow Giants, but they are worlds apart, really. Samaras, McDonald, McGeady. Here is Samaras. Oh, and that's come off Van Zanten. It will be a corner with less than 20 seconds on the clock.
Well, you can see that Samaras is going to be a real handful today. The first signs that Gordon Strachan has done a little bit of rotation in his side. Obviously, Jan Fenrir Festlink, he's injured, but Robson, Brown, Donati and McGeady in midfield. Robson's playing on the right-hand side, McGeady the left. It's not a bad midfield.
The two of them combined for the corner. Robson, turned in by Naylor, and Scott Brown. It's going to be another corner, and a highly positive start from Celtic.
Yeah, it falls to Brown. Only got one goal this season. It's maybe one thing that he's got to add a little bit more to his game. He certainly gets up and around the box enough to get on the score sheet.
Barry Robson's corner. St Mirren under the cosh. Aidan McGeady, who is having a sparkling season, may well need some assistance here. Donati. Hinkle, who scored against Hearts last week. Robson, and Van Zanten calms things down for St Mirren. Van Zanten, who signed for Celtic as a 17-year-old, never made the first team there though.
Yeah, he's going to have a tough day with McGeady right on his left-hand side. You can see as soon as McGeady picked the ball up in that last attack, there were three St Mirren players out to close him down. He's going to have to get used to that.
David Barron, a youngster who's had a run in the side lately and has performed admirably. Robson. Brown, suspended against Barcelona. Naylor, and that came off the ref. He helped it on nicely to Donati, did Eddie Smith. McGeady. That's inviting. And it was Barry Robson's header. 2 goals in 3 games for Celtic. Not bad going so far.
Yeah, he comes in so naturally from that right-hand side. And we know how good he is in the air. We saw that in midweek. Certainly when he's getting supply from McGeady on the left, he'll be in all day next to Scott McDonald and Samaras.
Hugh Murray will steer that back to Mark Howard, continuing in goal in the absence of Chris Smith, who's been ill lately. Naylor, cut out by Gary Mason, returning to the side today after missing 3 games with a calf problem. Here he is again.
Yeah, he's very important for St Mirren in there. Just stopping Celtic from playing as much as he can.
Dargo. And Mehmet was about to pull the trigger, but Barry Robson intervened. And Will Hayning deciding to have a dig from distance. Hayning back in the team after 2 games out suspended.
This is good, positive stuff from St Mirren. Get a sight of goal, having a go, why not? It is absolutely vital they don't lose a goal early in this match. And that's where they got their success at Celtic Park earlier in the season, keeping it very tight. Took a late goal from Celtic to get themselves back even into a draw that day. So we don't know if they can keep the pressure on Celtic, keep it tight, and ask them questions.
Dargo now, and Maxwell beaten to it by Robson. One back by Murray. Dorman. Andy Dorman again. He's made quite an impression since arriving from New England Revolution, although he was born in England, in Chester.
Yeah, I was speaking to Andy Millen before the match, and he was saying he's a very progressive player, likes to get forward from midfield. And yet again, a sight of goal. McManus coming out to try and block it. As I said, it is important that when St Mirren do get into those areas, they have a go. At times in the past, they haven't done that.
Donati. Naylor. Samaras is offside. It didn't really work out for him at Manchester City, but it's looking as bright as his boots at Celtic in the early stages of his time with the club. Samaras starting in the absence of the injured Jan Venegor of Hesselink. Naylor's throw. Samaras crowded out. Well, Donati could have left that for McManus. Scott McDonald has John Potter for company. McGeady. McGeady's centre. Only comes as far as Donati, who sets himself, and it's been deflected for another Celtic corner.
Yeah, again, it's down the left, isn't it, for Celtic, into McGeady's feet.
There's a fair breeze blowing around Love Street. The rain was lashing down not so long ago, but now the sun is shining. It's Barry Robson's corner, and there's been an infringement, a free kick for St Mirren. Eddie Smith, a policeman in charge. Van Zanten. John Potter, who, like Van Zanten, started his career at Celtic, and like Van Zanten, never made the first team there. Hugh Murray well advanced, but that should carry to Boretz. He's been racking up the clean sheets lately in the SPL since he returned from a knee injury.
You can see Gus McPherson's plan today, flooding the midfield. You can see the bodies there, centre of your picture. Somebody with an overload in there. And they are scrapping for it.
Potter. McManus for Naylor. McGeady. There's the long-serving Murray. Naylor diverted it back to Boretz. Not quite in the back pass category. Samaras. Hinkle. Samaras again. Barry Robson has got himself into the middle. It's going to McGeady though. And another corner.
Well, McGeady's just gone up a pace, hasn't he, from last season? Such quick feet. Great technique. So difficult to mark and to try and stop the cross coming in.
4 corners in the first 10 minutes for Celtic. It's Barry Robson then to deliver. Away by Maxwell. Caldwell. Donati. Billy Memmott doing defensive duty, but here's Hinkle. Donati. Naylor. McGeady. No joy from McGeady that time, but he has had plenty throughout the course of this season. Memmott. He's just signed a new 2.5-year deal. Haining, Maxwell, Hinkle. Gus McPherson's side, unbeaten in 5 home games in 2008. Eddie Smith has problems with his earpiece.
So far for Celtic, everything has come down the left-hand side. I think it's going to be important for them today, playing against a back three, to get plenty of switches of play. Try to get the back three from St Mirren moving all over the place and stretch them. So far that hasn't happened. It's been one way down the left-hand side.
Billy Memmott secured another throw, which will be taken by Maxwell. Here's Haining.
Even in the first 12 minutes of this game, you can see why St Mirren are vastly improved this season. Very organised in there. And each one playing for their teammate.
Barry Robson. On the receiving end of Ian Maxwell's boot.
Yep.
We all felt that one, but not as much as Barry. David Barron, just 20 years of age. A big test for him today. Up against McGeady. Hinkle, Robson ahead of him, Brown inside. Donati for McGeady. McDonald, goal kick.
It's one of the first times the ball's actually been able to get played into one of the Celtic strikers' feet. It's on the edge of the box that time. It's because Murray, Mason and Dorman developed a really good screen in front of their back three. It's very difficult for the Celtic midfield to feed their strikers. Of course, that stops midfield from getting up close to them as well. So far, the game plan's working out for Gus McPherson.
Barron gave Donati a glimpse. That's all he needed. Naylor. Donati. Maxwell dealing with Robson. Brown. Robson. Naylor. It's a foul on Scott McDonald by Gary Mason. In an interesting place for Celtic.
Yeah, I just think that St Mirren are sitting far too deep. They're going back on top of their box very early, camping in there. I think that's a dangerous ploy against Celtic.
Well, there's a few in there waiting for this. Robson's free kick. Cleared by Haining. Naylor for Hinkle. Gary Caldwell is away to his right. It's bounced off McDonald, but Scott Brown keeps the interest going. And Robson was onside then.
That's a lovely ball from Scott Brown to pick out Robson. And an equally good run. Watch Robson there at the bottom of the screen. He just crosses in front of the defence. And it's just his touch that lets him down, almost in behind.
Mason, Mehmet. Caldwell's challenge held St Mirren up, although only temporarily. Murray's cross, and that's away by McManus. It's given these St Mirren fans something to shout about. Mason. Barron. Poked out by McGeady. Billy Mehmet. Barron's cross, flicked away by Caldwell, who beat Dargo to it. Here's Maxwell, now Haining. Mehmet. Donati for Samaras. Potter kept him at bay, but now Brown. And Barron with a vital interception to stop it reaching McGeady. Dorman. Easily won back by Brown. Now McGeady. Brown again. Caldwell. Hinkle. Robson outside of him. Robson over the head of Samaras.
Yeah, it's been a few occasions now. See Robson gesturing, and also Gordon Strachan. I think just when they are getting wide on that right-hand side through by Robson, I don't think Samaras is the type of player that wants to be picked out at the back post and use his height in the same way as Jan Fenner of Hesseling would. Much more movement to his game.
Donati. High boots from McDonald. Presents St Mirren with a free kick. Rangers kick off at 3 against Gretna at Ibrox, and we'll have all the goals from that game. As the Old Firm duel for the title continues. And still 3 Old Firm games to come. McDonald. It bounced off Brown. Hinkle. Robson. I think McManus was expecting that. Massimo Donati. He's been quoted as saying he'd like to return to Italy at the end of the season. It certainly hasn't been a huge success in Scotland. Donati. Samaras. Hugh Murray nipped in. Van Zanten shrugging off Samaras.
Well, that just sums up the way that St Mirren have started this game. Nipping in about the ankles of any of the Celtic strikers or midfield players, not giving them any time on the ball at all, working very hard.
Gus McPherson brought St Mirren into the top flight, survived the relegation scrap last season. Has been steady with unspectacular progress this season, but it has to be one step at a time for clubs like St Mirren. Ian Maxwell's long throw. Robson met it. And there could be a break on here. Donati for McDonald. Samaras is making a run down the right at the moment, but McGeady's bursting towards goal. Samaras is not that far advanced.
Not really sure what that was. Certainly no end product on that one. I think he got caught in two minds. He wasn't sure. A good pace initially again. But at that point, I think he is going for goal, but it was neither a cross or a shot in the end.
Samaras. Naylor. Drifted away from Scott McDonald.
Certainly not free-flowing in the same way as Celtic have been playing in recent weeks and months. Slightly frustrated Gordon Strachan there. Going back to Donati, it is in games like these that I think that he doesn't influence the game enough. He sits in a deep position. He's not really a pure sitting midfield player either. He doesn't get up close enough to affect the match as much as he should.
Well, Celtic have scored 10 goals in their last 2 away games at Kilmarnock and Aberdeen. Pulsating performances both times as well. St Mirren though look like they might make the champions work a little harder for their goals today.
Yeah, some of the passing has been poor so far from Celtic, and two players that have shown a little bit of spark are Aidan McGeady, as usual, also Scott Brown in midfield. He's looking to try and drive on the midfield and sort of fill that gap between Donati and the strikers.
Gary Caldwell catching Craig Dargo.
It's a slight clash of heads there.
Will Henning's free kick. Aimed towards Mehmet, steered away by McManus. Barron gets it back from Mehmet. Donati intervenes and was caught there by Barron.
So he's just caught a little bit late after playing the ball. Barron follows through.
Hinkle. Andy Dorman claiming the throw. Caldwell for Brown. McManus for Naylor. Van Zanten saw that one coming. Now Mehmet. Van Zanten again. Dargo in the middle. But it's Caldwell who clears. Samaras.
the guts from McPherson, you're absolutely delighted at the moment, not just because your team is working hard for each other and playing well, but also because Celtic aren't really getting going. I think that certainly say there's a little bit of slackness there, but also maybe tired legs as well. Chris McPherson won't be caring about that. His side are doing exactly what he wants them to do. I do think Celtic have to move the ball a bit quicker if they want to try and open up the St Mirren side, who, as I said, have got 5 across the midfield who are all working very hard to try and move it a bit quicker and drag them around a little bit.
Hugh Murray. Maxwell. There's a midweek programme in the SPL, and we'll be at Tynecastle for Hearts against Rangers Wednesday from 7 on Setanta Sports 1. Plus we'll be keeping an eye on Celtic, who play Inverness, one of the teams who've beaten them this season. And there have been only 3 who've done that in the SPL. Hinkle, who turned down the chance to return to Germany with Borussia Dortmund in favour of a move to Scotland. Murray. Barron up against Naylor. Van Zanten. Murray. Offside against Billy Mennett. Samaras, Donati. He's lost out to Dargo. Dorman. Mehmet. Billy Mennett aiming to inspire St Mirren. Barron. It's going to veer away from Dargo, but Ian Maxwell not giving up on it just yet. In towards Mehmet. And Donati scooped it away before Dargo could get a sniff. Encouragement for St Mirren, but little else. And here is Donati. Celtic unable to find their rhythm.
That certainly is the case. And Barron especially, but also Maxwell, have worked very hard. That wing back position for St Mirren. They're doing well.
Here's Samaras though. McGeady. Naylor. McGeady. It's in there towards Scott McDonald. It's a quick look across.
I think he was eventually flagged for offside. Yep, you can see there. He's just a step ahead. But so far, the front 2 for Celtic, they do look like they're new to each other. Of course, Scott McDonald and Jan Finneroff Hessling have played so many games together now. They know each other inside out. It'll take a little bit of time before he can link up a little bit better with Samaras.
Samaras. Hinkle. Here's Robson. Hinkle's cross. Comfy catch for Howard. Started his career with Arsenal, who joined St Mirren from Cardiff City last summer, and has been second choice until recently to Chris Smith, who's been ill lately.
Yeah, it's all a bit quiet and flat I said before the game, if it was going to be an open match, that would certainly favour Celtic. It certainly isn't that. And we can see that that's why St Mirren are doing so well, keeping it very tight, but still at this point looking very comfortable.
Naylor. Donati. Scott McDonald. He has Naylor nearby. And McGeady. McGeady sets it up for Donati. Probably going wide anyway. At the foot of Dorman. Dargo. Mehmet. Barron. McDonald. McGeady. Inside his own half, although not for long.
He got that all wrong. He's running into four men there. I thought Naylor was alongside him, he wasn't.
Donati. Hinkle. Whipped in by Robson and sent away by Haining. Barron. Van Zanten. Born in Dublin, a typical Irish name. His father was in the Dutch Navy, met his mother in Dublin. Hinkle. McDonald. Dorman steps in for St Mirren, and Mason swiveled away from Scott Brown, much to the delight of the home fans. Maxwell, Mehmet, Dargo, and Donati was quickly on the scene.
Well, at the moment, St Mirren just want it more, don't they, that ball in the midfield area. They're winning most of the second ball. Of course, the problem that they had last season and this season is scoring goals. At the moment, you can't see where they're going to get one from. You can also see Celtic playing as badly as this for the rest of the match. They really have to go up a gear.
Yes, St Mirren proving stubborn, but Celtic have to up their game big time. John Potter. On by Maxwell for Mehmet. Donati. Samaras, now Brown. This could be better for Celtic. It's Barry Robson having a run at Haining. Donati decides to have a go. Maxwell up into the air off Caldwell. Brown. Donati has got Naylor outside of him. Drilled across by Naylor, fairly aimlessly. Hinkle. Hugh Murray gets involved to once again knock Celtic out of their stride. It's been painful viewing this for Celtic fans so far. McGeady trying to change that though, and if anyone can, he can. And Howard got a touch on that to turn it around.
Yeah, they lose the ball down the right-hand side, and McGeady tries to capitalise. Howard couldn't be sure, so he's got a touch to it. Tenacious play from McGeady. He skips away from Barron. It's a decent strike, but I think it might have just been going wide the post.
Robson then, with the latest in a series of corners. Oh, now Lee Naylor's lost it, and this has given St Mirren a great chance. It's Craig Dargo. Van Zanten amazingly has got himself in there. What a fantastic save from Artur Boruc to deny St Mirren and Van Zanten.
This is beautiful counter-attack football. Naylor in no man's land and very complacent as well. And we get into a great situation here, and that's a superb pass. What a save. So often he does that, Boruc. Van Zanten, of all people, getting himself into the box.
He's top class. He's Artur Boruc, and he has prevented Celtic going behind to lowly St Mirren. Amazing burst from Van Zanten to get into the box. But once again, Boruc proving to be a formidable barrier.
Yeah, we said earlier on, since coming back from injury, he's been commanding. I think he only cost around 800 grand. He's been rated now at 10 million, and the saves like that, you can see why. Nothing to do in the game so far, but concentration is right on.
Naylor rather relieved that nothing came of his error. Donati losing out that time.
Yeah, the pitch is cutting up a little bit, as you can see there. But even though there's been one or two strikes from Donati and passes that have gone astray, he really shouldn't be doing that.
Champions League, you're having a laugh, is the cry from the St Mirren fans, enjoying the fact that Celtic are finding the going tough today. Robson, Hinkle, and it's away from Scott McDonald.
Artur Boruc stood tall, and you've got to say it is straight at him, really. But he's there. He's had nothing to do. But what a break from St Mirren. The best chance of the match. They've played so well for the 38 minutes. As I said, Gus McPherson's side have certainly come on this season. A lot more adventure about them as well once they do get the ball. They just need a scorer.
Celtic toiling at Love Street. Rangers kicking off soon against Gretna at Ibrox, and we'll have the goals as they happen. None have happened so far here.
St Mirren can't take anything for granted. We've watched Celtic so often grind out games. Recently they've been playing a lot better, but in the past they've had to grind out a lot of results. They have the quality to do that today again, just when they need it.
Donati, Samaras, Scott McDonald is onside, but Mark Howard is going to gather.
Yeah, the back three got it wrong that time for St Mirren and got away with it. It's a lovely little run from McDonald. See online there, I think it's with Maxwell on the far side, just can't get there.
Hinkle, McDonald. It's a foul by John Potter. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. It would be a crushing blow for St Mirren if Celtic were to find a way to goal. And even though they've played poorly, they are capable. St Mirren offering some serious resistance to Celtic so far. Wes McPherson will be pleased. He would have been even happier had that Van Zanten effort gone in. Hugh Murray. David Barron. A desperate delivery from Barron.
Yeah, it wasn't good from Barron, but in 3 or 4 occasions in this match where, under no pressure at all, he's been able to play the ball in the box. And that time, that attack was set up by a really poor pass from Naylor.
St Mirren with just 2 defeats in 8 games since the turn of the year. They were on the receiving end of a thrashing at Falkirk last week, but that has certainly not been the norm in the past few months. McDonald bogged down. Donati. Naylor. McGeady. It's another Celtic corner.
Barron has played him well. Worked very hard, the youngster, for St Mirren.
And Celtic end the half on a high. Robson sent it in, Caldwell. Away by Mehmet. Robson, shadowed by Dorman. A couple of minutes left in this first half. Gary Caldwell. Manis for Naylor. Brown. Caldwell. Gets it back from Hinkle. Samaras into the path of Robson. Van Zanten determined. Maxwell gives it to Hinkle. Makes up for it with that challenge though. Forcing Celtic to go back.
Yeah, you can see there, somebody just want to win those balls. Celtic are lacking a little bit of zip. They certainly have potential with half-time to change it with Hartley, Nakamura, Hutchison all on the bench. I just wondered if Gordon Strachan would be tempted to do that. Nakamura there. The only problem for him is the pitch is cutting up a little bit now, and he might not be the right choice, but I'm sure that Hartley would affect this game a lot better in a midfield position, especially where Donati is playing anyway.
There's going to be no significant injury time, so we're in the final few seconds. McGeady. He has Barron to contend with again. Naylor. That sums up where the first half has gone for Celtic.
Yeah, McGeady not happy, but Barron did well. He's a strong lad, Barron. Only 20 years old. He's had a great first half. not easy playing up against Aidan McGeady, the form that he's been in.
This will be the last kick of the half, I would think. Well, St Mirren have showed great desire. Gordon Strachan's side stifled so far. You would think they can only get better. Van Zanten nearly put them behind, but at the break, it's 0-0. (1980), and they're probably not about to start now. The rain has returned in time for the second half. As far as Celtic are concerned, well, they can only improve.
Yeah, that's right. This game does remind me a lot of the game that Celtic played against Gretna earlier in the season at Fir Park, who they left it very late that day, and I'm sure they won't want to leave it quite as late as that today. Gordon Strachan will want them to come out and be up a gear, that's for sure. For St Mirren, just keep going, keep flooding that midfield area, make it difficult for Celtic to get themselves going.
Well, St Mirren did hold Celtic to a draw in Glasgow in December. In fact, they were very close to beating them. Maxwell, Mehmet, Dargo. Scott Brown steps in. Robson, McDonald. Gary Mason returning from injury today. Van Zanten, who was foiled by Boritz in the first half. Robson. McGeady. He's had his work cut out against David Barron, but he's beaten him there. He's skipped past Murray as well. Samaras. Scott Brown had got himself into the box as well. A poor touch from Hinkle. Andy Dorman. Oh, Dorman looked like he was clipped by Hinkle then. Nothing given. Naylor. Off the head of Samaras. Barry Robson's going to get to it. Donati. Robson doesn't get a free kick. Dargo. Mason. Van Zanten. Potter.
We can see Celtic trying to lift it, but again, St Mirren tenacious, organised. You really see a hunger from the home side that they want to try and get at least a point out of this one.
Heining's header, helped on by Murray. Dargo. Maxwell. Scott Brown fending off Gary Mason. Naylor. Donati. Here's McGeady. Donati. Searching for Samaras.
That's a really poor touch And it was the right ball, because at the moment, just like the first half, Celtic are playing everything in front of the St Mirren back line. They can't get in behind them at all, so they're not stretching them. So now and then they just have to play a longer ball into the channel, and there is space there when you play a 3-5-2 as the home side are. There's always a little bit of space in that area in the channels, but at the moment Celtic can't exploit it.
Celtic have scored 10 goals in their last 2 away games, but they've dried up today. Donati, Brown, Robson, Brown, Barry Robson again, goes for the hit. Might have taken a slight nick on its way through to Mark Howard.
It's a dangerous area for Barry Robson to be in. Can really strike it, and does take a touch.
There is movement on the Celtic bench, and it's Darren O'Dea who is going to be coming on. For a rare appearance. Dorman. No way past Caldwell, but a corner kick for St Mirren.
Well, St Mirren won't get many set-piece situations against Celtic today. We have to make it work. Delivery has to be good.
Dorman then with St Mirren's first corner. It's away by Caldwell. Van Zanten on by Mehmet, gathered by Boris, and we hear that Darren O'Dea is going to come on for the Celtic captain, Stephen McManus. So maybe he has a knock. Samaras. Samaras delayed his cross, and Scott Brown nearly there, but Will Haining got it away in the nick of time.
Yeah, that's where Samaras looks more dangerous. When he's dropped off short, he comes and collects the ball, he turns and he gets a chance to go at the defence. He's got real pace and a good touch. So far today, we've just not seen him.
Cut out by Mason. Dargo, Mehmet, Dargo again, Dorman's going to help it on to Maxwell. Maxwell occupied by Hinkle. St Mirren have a throw.
It's good play from St Mirren, and they have had the ball today. They've kept possession well.
Here comes that change then, and Stephen McManus is going off and must have a knock. He's going to be replaced by Darren O'Dea, who has made many appearances lately, so he's going to see a fair share of the second half here. The young Irishman who burst onto the scene last season, has played in some big matches this season, an Old Firm game and Milan too. Maxwell's throw. And O'Dea.
The first real bit of concerted pressure from the home side. Let's see if they can make it pay.
O'Dea involved straight away. And they'll have some more defending to do here. Dorman's corner, cleared by Brown. Van Zanten gives it back to Dorman. O'Dea always favourite there against Dargo. McGeady. Stopped in his tracks by Gary Mason, and Celtic frustrated, and that's a foul by Scott Brown. And McGeady having a right old pop at Eddie Smith then, and he's going to get a yellow card for that ridiculous show of dissent, which perhaps sums up a frustrating day for Celtic.
Yeah, that's exactly it, isn't it? Pure frustration. Just can't get away with that. Charging up to the referee. There's a run. They've gone about 40 yards. Mason just using his strength. And then Brown came in, tenacious as ever.
Aidan McGeady's 10th yellow card of the season. Maxwell. Mehmet. Hoisted away by Brown. Robson. Donati. McGeady looking to run onto that. Not his day so far. But he has had quite a few days this season. And there is plenty of time still for Celtic to click today.
Well, it's not been a good day for any of the Celtic players on show.
Maxwell kept it in, but merely gave it to Samaras. And a show of strength here from Samaras. But it's wide. And it was always going wide.
Yeah, this is where he's dangerous though. Good strength. Tries to side foot that one. In the same way as the goal that he scored for Celtic. Very similar in its style, but he couldn't find a target that time.
Scott Brown. Scott McDonald. Hinkle outside of him. McDonald into Samaras. Now McDonald will use Hinkle. There's the return. And Samaras looking to latch onto that, but it's a goal kick. Celtic struggling to score today, but Rangers haven't taken long to get going at Ibrox. An early lead for them against the bottom club Gretna with a goal from Daniel Kuzan. No new club for Kuzan, who was on his way to Fulham, but a new hairstyle by the look of it. Scott Brown. Hugh Murray not giving him a moment's peace. That's the way it's been today from St Mirren.
Yeah, it's rarely you see Scott Brown outfought. That's exactly what's happened for the majority of this game.
Dorman taking it up on St Mirren's behalf. And Dorman gets it back, and Mehmet is waiting near post. Dorman unable to deliver. It's going to be a free kick for Samaras, and there could well be I thought there might be a car coming Potter's way, but he's been let off. It wasn't particularly subtle, was it?
No, he just took him out as the ball was arriving. Very easy one to spot that. What it does do is stop the game again. No flow to this one.
Naylor's free kick. Samaras. No takers for Celtic from the knockdown, and Hugh Murray can clear. Sent back by OD. Donati. McGeady react to that. It's been an early goal at Rugby Park as well. Kilmarnock, who have improved lately, have got an early lead against Aberdeen, and it's Craig Bryson who's put that one away. Rangers with a 4-point lead over Celtic at the top. Ibrox in front already. Celtic not having one of their better days, but more than capable of grinding something out with just over half an hour to go, and they've seen plenty of the ball lately. Celtic are considering introducing Shinsuke Nakamura.
And you can see though, the longer this game goes on and stays this way, it's the home side that are gaining confidence, and Celtic will be panicking, but certainly will be a little bit more worried than they were at the start of this match.
Heining's free kick, and Billy Mimmet, and it's another save that counts, that really counts, from Boris. Murray, Barron's cross, and Boris is going to have that. A vital save in each half from the Polish keeper, and now Barry Robson is tearing away. Mark Howard should get to that first. And John Potter not happy with a push from McDonald, and he's had a little dig at McDonald. And Eddie Smith is across quickly to wave them away.
Well, this is what all the fuss is about. Not much really. Yet again, with Boric, it's there. What a save that is with his right foot. Again, it was straight at him, but it had to be there. There's good reactions to stretch out his right leg. How important might that save be?
St Mirren have had two great chances to stun Celtic. Boric has been in the way both times. Van Zanten in the first half, Mimmet just then. Now Barry Robson. Swinging from one end to the other. Hinkle. Way behind Naylor.
Yeah, both full-backs for Celtic, they have really struggled in possession. Passing's been poor. A lot of attacks have to start from full-back positions nowadays, and that's maybe why, one reason why Celtic have struggled.
Hugh Murray. Here's young Barron, who's enjoyed his day. Darren O'Dea should marshal that behind them. Gus McPherson continuing to encourage his team, who could so easily have been in front against the champions.
It's a fantastic chance. He really should score it. He hits it right down the middle, but what a save.
Celtic need a spark, and they're going to bring on Shinsuke Nakamura in place of Barry Robson in a mo. Maxwell preparing the throw, helped on by Mimmet, away by Caldwell. Mimmet could again be the target for Maxwell. Nobody on the far post though. And here comes that Celtic change. Barry Robson, your number is up. Unable to add to his early goal tally for Celtic. He's replaced by Nakamura, who had a quiet night against Barcelona, disappointed with himself. Can he make the difference for Celtic here? And with Rangers already in front against Gretna, they need somebody to make the difference.
Well, we certainly know that he can. Just one set piece around the box and he'll be on it like a shot. Definitely need some inspiration, Celtic.
Dargo. Now Dorman. Mehmet is in the middle. And Darren O'D blocked it. Mason. Maxwell. It's away by Caldwell, who has taken the captain's armband from the departed McManus. Samaras. Hinkle. Nakamura. It bounced off Haining. Nakamura has support from Hinkle. Oh, Hinkle did get it in there. And Potter, anxious. Celtic aiming to step it up a gear on what has been a pretty miserable afternoon for them so far. But when you're Celtic, that could change soon. O'D. McDonald. Hinkle. Nakamura. Mehmet. With Barron. Van Zanten. Dargo darting up against O'D. Mason. Barron. Turned away by O'D.
We'll have to give St Mirren lots of credit here. It certainly hasn't been anti-football today from them. It's a 3-5-2 system. They've been adventurous when they've been in possession. They know that Celtic will have the majority of it, but when they've had the ball, they've really played.
Barron for Van Zanten. Well, Rangers aren't hanging around today. They've scored again against Gretna at Ibrox. Stevie Naismith this time. 2-0. And the outcome of that game never really looked in doubt before it started. Rangers top, Gretna bottom, 2-0. And still 0-0 here at Love Street. St Mirren will feel they are due something today for their excellent efforts, but here is Naylor. It's away by Potter. Picked on by a minute, but it will be asking a lot of Dargo to keep up. Offside. From the Barclays Premier League tomorrow, it's Manchester City against Everton, both having good seasons, from 7 o'clock on Tanda Sports 1. Man City again against Wigan from 4 on Saturday. And next Sunday, Bolton take on Liverpool at the Reebok. That's from 12:30.
It's very difficult to explain this kind of performance. I'm sure that Gordon Strachan is both frustrated and he'll be scratching his head as well, because 15 goals in the last 4 games, and then today really struggled in that department. Didn't even have any chances.
Donati's error, gifting it to Murray. Mehmet turned away from Donati, and he's found Maxwell. Haining finds his keeper. Nakamura. Nakamura shielding Hugh Murray and finding Hinkle. Samaras has moved outside of him. Oh dear. Awful.
Well, that just sums up, doesn't it? Almost 70 minutes in, and that sums up the Celtic performance today. That's taken nothing away from St Mirren, mind you. Very difficult to, with the financial constraints, battle away with Celtic and keep it 0-0 for 70 minutes. I think also played some good football, St Mirren, to do that, but they have to rely to a certain degree on Celtic just not being at the races, if that's going to be the case, and well, precisely that today.
Maxwell. Too troubled by McDonald's presence. Dargo into the path of Barron. Good test for him today up against McGeady, but it's a test that he has so far passed. Scott Brown skipping the challenge from Barron. Now using McGeady. McGeady in, Haining out.
But nobody attacking it. McGeady got himself in a good position. He dinks a ball in and he can expect Celtic players to try desperately to get on the end of it. And they weren't doing that. Well, isn't a good sign for the champions. They need their strikers, the further forward midfield players to be desperate to get on the end of these chances to get from wide areas. And today that hasn't been the case. Very flat indeed.
Well, Celtic have scored some late goals in their time under Gordon Strachan, and they might be relying on that again. Samaras, terrible touch. Gary Mason. It was Barron's mistake. He gave it straight to Donati. McGeady. Brown. Here's Nakamura. Didn't have time to get a shot away. Hinkle's cross. It's dropped for Donati, but Hugh Murray snuffs out that threat.
Again with Celtic, we're not passing the ball quick enough. It's taken an absolute age to get from left to right.
It's been a dogged and determined display from St Mirren. They've had their moments too. Darren O'Dea looking to make contact with that. Celtic will breathe a huge sigh of relief if they can leave Love Street with 3 points today. Samaras charging in, but not enough to unnerve Potter. Donati. McGeady. Brown. Hinkle. And Samaras is having an absolute horror out there at the moment. Caldwell. McGeady. Teasing turn from McGeady. Scott McDonald's header. Hinkle, who's got away from Dorman. He's given McGeady quite a chase though. No.
Well, it's another lovely turn from McGeady. Just look at this bit of class. Bought himself a yard. The ball was just behind Scott McDonald though. That's what Celtic need today, it's something a little bit different. Right now they can't find it.
Well, St Mirren got a draw against Celtic in December off the back of a Champions League game for the champions. It's all square again here, just a few days after Barcelona came to Glasgow. Billy Mehmet. Tidy. Maxwell. The last of the Celtic subs is going to be Chris Killen. With a quarter of an hour to go. There's going to be a free kick for St Mirren, and McGeady already on a yellow card.
You can see there, yeah, McGeady's lucky. Already been booked. He's nowhere near the ball. It's an outstretched leg. He's been frustrated this afternoon. He could so easily have received another yellow card for that.
Maxwell, away by Brown. Darren O'Dea. Scott McDonald. Is the moment going to arrive for Celtic? McDonald's effort turned out to be tame, like most things have been today from Celtic.
But the opening comes from a very quick pass from McGeady, which gets McDonald on the ball, and that's the difference. Celtic haven't been doing that today. There's no real pace about the passing. Everything's so deliberate and easy for St Mirren to bog down.
It won't surprise you to hear that Georgios Samaras in his boots are about to leave us. Samaras is going to be replaced by Chris Killen, and this is the 21st time he's come on as a sub for Celtic. They are looking for a match winner. Could Killen be the man?
Samaras was really poor today. Didn't look like he was even attempting to link up in any way with Scott McDonald. He's playing as a lone player there. Let's see if Killen can do any better.
Stuart Keane's going to be coming on for St Mirren shortly. Hugh Murray getting stuck into McGeady. He's got a free kick now.
Well, how on earth he manages to get into that position, I don't know. It was brilliant play again. There's two players around him. He goes off in one direction, so he gets it down to one player. He was just about there.
Well, David Barron has relished every second of his contest against McGeady, but he's going to get a yellow card for that. Barron joins McGeady in the book. No surprise who's standing over the free kick. Here it comes from Nakamura, and it's Van Zanten who flung himself at that, not the tallest. Now, Dargo, who's about to be replaced by Stuart Keane. Aidan McGeady working well to win it back, and seeking out Killen. Dorman. A burst of energy from him. He might have been taken out there.
There's a lot of tired legs out there for Celtic. The long ball played up from McGee to Killen. Killen knocks the ball back. in that last attack, and not one Celtic midfield player had made his way up close to him.
Nakamura. Trying to elude and evade Heening. Hinkle's cross, Dorman in the way. And here comes the change. Craig Dargo still looking for his first St Mirren goal. And the search goes on, because he's going to be replaced by Stuart Keane, who will certainly add some energy to St Mirren in the closing 10 minutes. Craig Dargo's goal will come soon, I'm sure, and when it comes there will be a few more to follow. That's the way it happened for him at Inverness. Caldwell. Lee Naylor! It's wide, he hasn't scored for Celtic yet. He scored a few goals from that range actually in his days at Wolves.
Certainly was a great strike. He's up close, edge of the box. Hits it on the volley, but it's not really that close.
We're into the last 10 minutes, it's still 0-0 here, and Rangers are 2-0 up against Gretna. Daniel Kuzan and Stephen Naismith on target at Ibrox on Walter Smith's 60th birthday. And if Celtic drop points here, he will have many reasons to celebrate today. The Rangers boss. Naylor offside against Scott McDonald.
I can see the run there. I don't think that's offside. I think he's online, I think he times it quite well. But like everything from Celtic today, it's been pretty laboured. It's not been his day.
And Celtic fans watching must feel rather tortured by this performance. But if they can grab a late winner, and they have been known to during Gordon Strachan's reign, that will soon be forgotten.
Yeah, 9 minutes or so is comparatively long for Celtic in the past. They managed to get last gasp goals, very important ones. Quite a few in Gordon Strachan's reign. You'd have to say this would be a really important one today if they could do the same thing again. It doesn't look like Rangers are going to slip up, and that gives Rangers a real advantage if Celtic slip up here.
Hinkle. Brown. Naylor. It's come off Potter. Here's Nakamura. Away by Haining. St Mirren will be gutted if they don't get something out of this game. Celtic always dangerous late on. Remarkable record of scoring late goals. In fact, during Gordon Strachan's reign, 12 times they've won matches in the last 5 minutes. Another goal at Rugby Park, another goal for Kilmarnock. It's Fraser Wright who eventually is going to put it in, and Kilmarnock now lead Aberdeen 2-0.
It has to be said that St Mirren absolutely deserves something out of this match. But football's not fair, we know that.
Billy Minute. McGeady for Nakamura. It's been a supreme effort from St Mirren today. Nakamura. McDonald. Well, he was aiming to set up Nagidi, but David Van Zanten saw that coming. Mehmet was having none of Scott Brown. Now Andy Dorman. Stuart Keane is waiting in the middle. Didn't quite reach him, but wasn't far away. Celtic have scored 10 times in the last 5 minutes of matches this season. That's how dangerous they can be. But they will be mightily relieved if they manage to nip 3 points out of a game in which they have performed badly. Naylor's cross, Killen! Big chance to nick it.
That is a chance. He is just on, but there haven't been many chances today, and for him, he's got to see that's a real chance. Get to anyone on target near the back post. It's difficult for the goalkeeper. He mistimed it though.
Mason. Van Zanten. St Mirren know they have to be fully concentrated until the end.
And to their credit, they've kept Mehmet and Dargo up front. I wouldn't have been surprised if Gus McPherson had taken one of those players back into midfield just to shut up shop for the last 5 minutes.
Well, last time these two teams met, Derek Ryden had to save Celtic with a late equaliser in Glasgow in December. Not involved again today. Hasn't been for a while. Oh, it's a free kick in Nakamura territory.
Well, I think he's just looking for that one. Well, of course he is, because he wants to take it. I think it was soft.
Well, how many times have we seen him score from this kind of range? He won a title for Celtic doing it last season. And this could be a key moment, not only in this game, but in the race for the title. St Mirren know what's coming, but can they deal with it? It is Nakamura! Yet again, he answers the call from Celtic. Astonishing, breathtaking, brilliant. A sigh of relief for Celtic. Another case of better late than never.
What a precious goal this is. And what a precious left foot. Unbelievable. All the pressure on him to do it yet again. And he does it yet again. Immaculate free kick. No chance for the goalkeeper. And when the pressure's on, quality shines through. Utterly fantastic.
Going to be a yellow card coming the way of Donati. Well, isn't that so typical of Celtic? And for the 13th time under Gordon Strachan, they may well have scored a winning goal in the last 5 minutes. And Nakamura has now scored 23 goals for Celtic, and 12 of them have been fabulous free kicks. It's cruel on St Mirren. They deserve something, they still might get something. They have a corner. Andy Dorman sends it in, Mehmet has steered it over. St Mirren will be wondering whether it should have been a free kick in the first place.
Well, I thought it was soft. And you can see there it definitely is. He's looking for it. But when he gets it, he takes it. If you look up fantastic in the dictionary, that'll be it.
Well, Gus McPherson has every reason to complain about the award of the free kick. And St Mirren are now staring defeat in the face in a game they don't deserve to lose. But Celtic once again have got themselves out of jail late on. Unless St Mirren are going to have the last laugh. We're in the last minute of the 90. That's another corner of Caldwell.
If we don't get anything out of this one, the positive is that it's the best I've seen St Mirren play for a long time. Don't think that'll be any consolation though for Gus McPherson or his players.
Dorman's corner, away by O'D. Van Zanten, a height of ambition from that range. Mark Corcoran is going to come on for whatever stoppage time we're going to have. Gary Mason making way. And Corcoran won't have too long to make an impression. The expression says it all really on the face of Gus McPherson, but his team have given him so much to be proud of today. Three minutes of stoppage time. Just Killen got a knock on the head. To say, and Hugh Murray is going to get a yellow card. He threw the ball at Scott Brown. Boy, Celtic have had to grind it out today, and a bit more besides, but this man made the difference. Nakamura's cross, Chris Killen in there. Celtic nearly there. There was a scenario where they could have slipped 6 points behind Rangers. It doesn't look too likely now. Rangers cruising into a 2-0 lead early on against Gretna. Celtic leaving it late, and how often do we say that? But they've got what they wanted if they can see this last minute out.
It just makes the saves that Boric had in this game look even better. You can see Gus McPherson obviously, I think, not happy about the free kick that led to the goal.
Yes, St Mirren found Boric in the way of their best two chances. And Zanten and Mehmet both denied. And they are on the verge of losing. But so many positives from this performance against one of the Glasgow Giants. The St Mirren fan jeering Nakamura. This certainly was a soft free kick. Barron. Mehmet. Darren O'D wary of Stuart Keane's presence. And a few seconds now for Celtic to see out. In fact, no seconds, it's over. The man from Japan came on to win the game for Celtic. Gus McPherson, though, you suspect will be raging that the free kick was given in the first place. Gordon Strachan's side made really hard work of it today. But so many times during his Celtic reign, they've left it late. And it was the same old story today. And it was the same old kind of free kick from this man. Shunsuke Nakamura bailed out Celtic today with a wonderful winner St Mirren gave it their all and a bit more besides. They take the plaudits, Celtic take the points, and I think Gus McPherson wants a word with the referee over the award of that free kick that led to the winner. But as soon as the free kick was given, you just knew what was going to happen next, because we've seen it so many times before. Another flash of brilliance from Shunsky Nakamura has given Celtic a vital victory, because they may well have lost ground in the title race. Gus McPherson has nothing to say to the officials about it. Nakamura, awesome. Simply awesome. A precious goal for Celtic, and he's certainly scored a few of them. It ends at Love Street. St Mirren 0, Celtic 1.
It was painful in Paisley for Celtic until that Nakamura moment. An 87th minute winner against St Mirren stretches Celtic's winning SPL run and keeps them in title touch.
Don't take your eye off the ball. Clydesdale back.